Various carving masters in Quanzhou City in China showcase their skills in wood, stone, porcelain, and brick carving that began thousands of years ago. This is part of Quanzhou's celebration of the second anniversary of the city's recognition as a World Heritage Site. More of this story from Jayson Rubrico.
You will be fascinated by the richness and beauty of the culture and history of Quanzhou City in Fujian Province, China, as one of the most important port cities on the Maritime Silk Road. It is undeniable that the UNESCO World Heritage Committee recognized Quanzhou as a World Heritage Site. And by nightfall, Quanzhou brings a unique cultural experience to local and foreign tourists. July 25, 2021 nang kinilala ng UNESCO World Heritage Committee ang Quanzhou bilang isang World Heritage Site. At ngayong ikalawang anibersaryo, binuksan ang lugar na ito, tampok ang iba't ibang produkto ng Song at Yuan Dynasty. Here, the carving masters show off their skills in carving wood, stone, porcelain, and brick.
All kind of like Quanzhou masters, they dedicated a long time to make this skilled craftsmanship.
And this craft
Which date back to like Song and Yuan dynasty, like thousands of years, like passed down from generation to generation.
And Quanzhou was one of the largest and busiest ports in the world during the Song and Yuan dynasties. The city became an important exchange hub for different civilizations, religions, and products. Nandito tayo ngayon sa labas ng Confucius Temple dito sa Quanzhou, Fujian Province sa China. At timing ang pagpunta natin dito dahil magbubukas ang kanilang night market. Tara! Their night market still features a variety of local Quanzhou products. Traditional flower headdresses worn by women of Shunpu village, wood carvings, lanterns, and various souvenirs can be purchased. You can also enjoy the rich Minyan culture in Quanzhou every night, from singing and playing instruments to traditional puppet shows. Meanwhile, Quanzhou boasts a very low crime rate in the city. Because of this, tourists can enjoy walking around the city every night more safely.
It's very safe here. We have like even you are out like at 3 a.m. in the morning, so it's okay, safe to go everywhere, the whole Quanzhou.
Reporting from Quanzhou City, Fujian Province, China, for God and my beloved Philippines, I am Jayson Rubrico, SM9 News.
Tragic plane crash during raging wildfires in Greece claims lives of Air Force personnel as climate change impact looms large. Justina Zario reports.
In the midst of devastating wildfires sweeping through Greece, a Canadair CL-215 plane operated by the Greek Air Force crashed tragically, claiming the lives of a 34-year-old commander and his 37-year-old co-pilot. The incident occurred near the town of Choristos on the island of Evia, not far from Athens, where the wildfires have been wreaking havoc for several days. Greek TV showed the Canadair aircraft flying to low drop water on a blaze before turning sharply into a hillside and crashing, bursting into flames. Greek state broadcaster ERT said the plane crashed over Choristos town. A 3-day mourning period has been dedicated in the Greek armed forces to honor the two fallen pilots. The wildfires have caused extensive damage, destroying homes and forcing thousands of tourists to evacuate, especially on the island of Rhodes. With temperatures soaring due to extreme heat waves, firefighting efforts have been intensified. Greek Prime Minister Kyriakos Mitsotakis has warned about the impact of climate change, saying that, quote, "We are at war, the climate crisis is already here," end of quote. And it's not just Greece that is currently burning. In fact, large areas of the Mediterranean sweltered under intense summer heat waves. According to a study by the World Weather Attribution, without human-induced climate change, the events happening this month would have been extremely rare. Algeria is currently battling to control a fire that has so far claimed at least 34 lives. Italy also suffered not only fires but also severe storms. At least 7 people were killed in Italy after storms in the north and wildfires in Sicily. Wildfires also broke out in France, Tunisia, Portugal, Croatia, and Syria. Reporting, this has been Jayson Rubrico as the 9 News.
The South African city of Durban, situated on the east coast, has been hugely affected by climate change. The area is accustomed to heavy rainfall in the summer months, but this has almost doubled in the last century. A few weeks ago, 7 people were killed when the city was hit by a tornado, a very rare occurrence in South Africa. Yulisa Jamela has more.
A devastating flood that ripped through the region in 2022 goes down as one of the worst in history. The floods claimed just over 450 lives. In the past few weeks, heavy rains brought on by the tornado left scores of people displaced and several injured. In this area, freak storms are becoming more frequent. Mama Zane Mazange is one of the residents who were adversely affected by the floods. Her house was destroyed.
What seemed like heavy storms came out of nowhere. The winds uprooted my roof. They destroyed my house. Look at this. How can I recover? Where will I get another home? We were just fortunate that we were not injured, but it was bad. It was really bad.
Mazange is concerned that should there be more floods, she might lose her home completely.
I might just lose everything next time. You can see that it is bad. I'm hoping that I can recover and not ever be affected again. But who knows?
The provincial government and a number of non-governmental organizations continue to respond to assist affected communities.
As a eThekwini Neighborhood Watch,
As the eThekwini Neighborhood Watch, we work with the provincial government. We all know that this will likely happen in the near future, so we continue with the contingency plans to make sure that we can do all that we can to protect these communities.
A recent study by the World Weather Attribution Initiative has linked the intensity of the floods in this region to climate change. The initiative is an academic collaboration studying extreme event attribution and extreme meteorological events such as heat waves, droughts, floods, and storms. Yulisa Jamela in Durban, South Africa.